been a while since I've done 2 videos in a week, but yeah, here we are. I hope you're doing great today, and yeah, let's just dive right in. I recently started Elden Ring, and I've played it for around about 5 hours, I think, and I just wanted to make a short-ish video on this game since my full review on Elden Ring is many months away, because the game is huge and will take me a long time to beat, if I will beat it at all. Like, I still haven't beaten Breath of the Wild and Persona 5 Royal, but please don't at me. But yeah, anyways, Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a phenomenal game. I can definitely see why people think it is the greatest game of all time, but personally, I don't think it is, but it all just comes down to my personal taste and your guys' personal taste. There are quite a few games that I'm still playing through, like Breath of the Wild and Persona 5 Royal, that I think are a bit better than Elden Ring, but really they're all phenomenal. It can change, the ranking and the mood, like how you feel about the game can change depending on your mood. Like, they're all just interchangeable. That's what I mean, but that's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, to really see how good Elden Ring is and why it is as great as it is, we need to compare it to some other types of games. So I've got 3 here that we're going to compare it to, which is Breath of the Wild, of course, Outer Wilds, and other open world games. If you've played Breath of the Wild, you will be able to see how FromSoft took their inspirations from them. Graphically, Elden Ring looks very good, but excels in its art direction, just like Breath of the Wild does. Both of them emphasize this and rather having graphical fidelity, I think it's called. But of course, the biggest comparison we must pull when comparing it to Breath of the Wild is the sense of wonder. In every corner you turn, you will find something to do. You will find a pack of enemies, a new castle, a big enemy, caves, and platforming sections. This game is huge, and the amount of stuff for you to do to get sidetracked with is absolutely insane. There are more comparisons between the two games, but really the grand scale of the world is just simply truly epic. Now, another game that we can compare Elden Ring to is Outer Wilds. Now, this is an indie game that I feel is heavily underrated, that if you haven't tried it out, you should really try it out. But yeah, how can we compare it to Outer Wilds? Well, if you don't know what Outer Wilds is, it's basically this open-ended puzzle mystery solving game. And we can compare this to Elden Ring's objectives. I know that this is normal in FromSoft games. I've played Dark Souls, and how the quests are like, you have no quest log and you just have to remember the stuff. But I wanted to compare it to a game since both are open worlds and they have no quest log. So I thought it would be a fun comparison. I recently started Outer Wilds, like I just said, and I just get lost and do whatever I feel like and find useful hints by interacting with the world, just like in Elden Ring. I find some hints that lead me into to another area, and since the hints are vague, I'm always thinking where to next, and this sense of exploration, the lore, story is just so much fun. My final comparison will be to other open world games, and why Elden Ring stands head and shoulders above your standard open world game. Taking the first 2 points that I've just said into account, these two already make it stand heads and shoulders above the rest. An objective is kinda clear and encourages you to explore the world and its lore. This, like I just said, I'm repeating myself now, makes it stand out. I mean, take The Witcher 3. I know it's very beloved, but I can't really get into it. It's just, there's something about it. I mean, the HUD is full of stuff that it clutters the screen, in my opinion. I know that the world is very interesting to explore, but there's so many menus and it's just so much more. But Elden Ring is bare bones, but complex in the sense that it doesn't need to be explained to you, but rather you learn from experience rather than having so many tutorials. Of course, the biggest thing about Elden Ring, other than its open world, is the DNA of the game, the Soulsborne DNA. This game is hard as nails. Dying happens a lot, and this can be off-putting, and not going to lie, I can end up rage quitting if I die too much. But there's a catch here. Elden Ring is open world, which means that if you are stuck on one area, you can leave and come back. This, like many reviewers have pointed out, makes the game just that much more accessible to newcomers. I've played a bit of Dark Souls prior to Elden Ring, and let me tell you, this makes a huge difference in terms of enjoyment. I do enjoy Dark Souls quite a lot. The challenge is very good, and the satisfaction of beating a hard boss, but in Elden Ring, that same sense of satisfaction is still there because I'm rewarded for actually leaving and coming back stronger with a new strategy. This really is the best place for a newcomer to the Soulsborne genre to begin, I think. Of course, every game has its issues. Apart from difficulty being off-putting, to newcomers, the only clear issue that I've encountered are technical issues. But I don't know, man, I didn't really experience them, like the technical issues that everyone's been talking about. I have the PS4 version of the game, and I've been playing it on a PS4 Pro, and there was only one, maybe two instances where the screen lagged for maybe 2 seconds at most. And the only other performance issue I encountered was the grass vibrating vigorously when I was crouched right beside it. I know that the PC version is going through a rough time, and it's just really, like, it's not optimized at the moment. I have friends who have told me that the game has either crashed completely or the game lags tremendously. I would recommend getting this on console because really the game is pretty well optimized for last gen consoles, and apart from that really minor hiccup, it runs smooth, really. So yeah, that's my quick video on the Elden Ring. I'm really loving it so far. The combat, the open world, the characters, the lore, the boss fights, the main theme, the everything, really. The game is really that good. I can't place it on my personal favorite scale yet, but it will definitely be somewhere at the top. So all I can say for now is that if you haven't played it yet, Elden Ring is a must play. I really do recommend it, but yeah, if you got it, what are your thoughts on it? Leave your takes down below, and any support is appreciated. So yeah, I've got to finish up Friday's video essay, and I also finished Super Mario Odyssey last Friday, and that game is truly a masterpiece in my opinion. Super Mario Odyssey is the best Mario game, 3D Mario game. But yeah, anyways, have a good rest of your day, and with that, ciao and Storm out.